Hey, what's up guys? What's up the branded crew? Today, I am Mitch, and I'll be making a video with one of my friends here. Hi. Which is the better game? Overwatch or Paladins? So to start off, of course, so I will be joined by one of my friends today. His name is James Watson. And he is a hater of both games, so he doesn't really care. But I will be going over certain different aspects of both games. So first of all, just to give you an information, Paladins is a free-to-play game that's just in its beta mode at the moment. It has got quite a lot of heroes in it, but you have to unlock them though. Whereas Overwatch, £30 at the moment, I think. I don't know, I've forgotten, I got it near the start of September. Costs around about £30, but if you have PlayStation membership, then you'll be able to play it, but you also have PlayStation membership for Paladins Beta. They're both FPSs, both team-based games. In Paladins, you don't need a proper team composition, but you do have different roles, whereas in Overwatch, a proper team composition is a big thing. Also, in Paladins, you have just certain different types of characters. So you have a flank, a damage, a frontline, and a support. Overwatch, you have a support, defense, tank, and attack. In Overwatch, at this moment, we have more attackers than most others. I think there's 8 attackers. We've got the new character Doomfist, Genji, another attacker, Cyborg Ninja, McCree, Sombra, Soldier 76, Reaper, Tracer, and Pharah. So in both games, we have new heroes added and new heroes get new abilities in the game. But there are a lot of similarities between these heroes. As we take into example, there are a lot of similarities between Reinhardt and Fernando, who I will show later, McCree and Nod. So, Paladins has characters you have to unlock. Overwatch, if you buy the game, you get all the characters already. But Paladins is a free game and you have to buy certain characters. You also have, in both games, abilities and an ultimate. And you both have your primary fire. Ultimates can change the game in whatever way you want, but in Paladins you have more abilities. Now, in Paladins it is a lot harder to get used to these certain abilities, but it's more exciting, more jam-packed, more action. And at the start you also have horses, which get you to the match faster.
Hello, I am James, and I'm here to give my point of view on both games. Personally, I'm not a massive fan of either games, but I'm here to talk about them both positively and negatively. So, first of all, Overwatch, like Mitch has said, is quite an intense game. It can be quite slow and fast, and you've got many different character types. Overwatch, though, the price tag, it's very expensive for a game that has been out quite a while. Paladins, therefore, though, is free, which I'm probably going to assume, do you agree with me on this one, Mitch, that Paladins will probably become, you'll have to pay for it later. Maybe not if you've already got it, but Paladins probably won't be free forever. And like Mitch says, crucially, Paladins, you don't get all of the characters. You have to unlock them, which can be a bit annoying, but let's face it, Overwatch isn't for everyone, and if you just want to try these games out, Paladins is better because you can very easily. It's for free. But another thing on Overwatch is Overwatch came in at a time where games were just getting more and more realistic, and younger people were being left out. I mean, obviously, if you're, I don't know, 8 years old, you can't be running around on 18s all the time. Those of you who do, I'm not saying anything, but Overwatch was a real game changer. But then Paladins came out, and Paladins is relatively new, and I don't know how long Paladins has been out, but Paladins is not quite as game changing as Overwatch. Overwatch came in and really changed something. Apart from Plants vs Zombies, I don't think any other cartoon FPS has quite done something.
So hi, it's Mitch back. James has just expressed some points about the games that he likes, he doesn't like. In my opinion, I have just started playing Paladins, and it's an okay game. It's okay. The graphics aren't amazing, but they'll do good. Like Overwatch, it's not realistic, but it's quite solid cartoon work. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, I like Overwatch more. Overwatch is like my prime game. I will play that game a lot and not get bored. I will enjoy it. But in both games, there are some aspects that are a bit frustrating. That you can't just seem like May every time freezes you, and you can't do anything about it. So in some games, there's patches, and everybody needs to sort of balance the heroes, and these patches come frequently, and Overwatch has done a great job to keep their game up to date and always be adding new stuff and be making this game get better. It's a bit like Team Fortress 2, you see, but Team Fortress 2 has been replaced by Overwatch in a sense. There's new people adding new stuff, and while in Paladins and Overwatch, they've added a new aspect onto gaming. In Overwatch, you have a competitive manner, and it's a much wider community, and I enjoy Overwatch a lot more than I enjoy Paladins. That may just be favoritism, I don't know, but I find this game a lot more interesting, a lot more fun to play. They do add more characters, and some just get a bit overpowered, Doomfist, but they are all hard to master, and I enjoy playing all of them. And some characters I do get really annoyed with. May, every now and again, really annoys me, but this game is really fun, and I would really recommend Overwatch to you people who enjoy this. Now, as James was saying, it was to try and balance out the community, because all we had was Call of Duty or Destiny, something like that kids couldn't really do. Like, I'm 12, and I enjoy playing these games. I enjoy playing Destiny. I enjoy playing those sort of games. But there wasn't really. I'm not really 100% about 18. I don't really enjoy them that much. So I like the sort of graphic change with Paladins and Overwatch, and I like the sort of competitive-based game with it. Now, in both games, they do have a competitive mode for both of them, and that I find is really good. And that's why I think Overwatch and Paladins have made the sort of big cut. Paladins have sort of sunken below moderate standards as Overwatch has sort of grown. Paladins has got better, and it's okay, it's a good game, but I don't believe that everything couldn't be topped. I think they could add more stuff to this game than they already have, and it's a bit frustrating to find Paladins not giving you everything you want, and it's a bit hard to try and unlock all these characters. It's really frustrating having to get 7.5k coins to just unlock a character that you want badly to get. Now, in Overwatch, you don't. You pay the game, you pay for the price, and you get everything you want for free, apart from loot boxes. Buy and actually get good skins. Jeff, I'm coming for you on that. But really, this game, Overwatch, is a lot fun, and I would seriously recommend this over Paladins.
Like Mitch has stated, Overwatch is generally, in most aspects, the better game, partly because Overwatch does cost money and you get more characters. Price for price, I think Overwatch does take it, but it's price tag, that's one thing. the time Overwatch came out, the price tag wasn't too big. When new games come out, everyone who plays FIFA and everything will know the price drop usually quite quickly. But the problem with Overwatch, the price just hasn't gone down. A lot of people play this game and still do, and the demand for it is still really high. But at Paladins, this could be a game-changing game, but one mistake they have made is putting it up for free. Lots of people are going to have this game. If you're on the PlayStation Store, please do go out and try these games. They are very good games. And you can get Paladins for free. And quite a lot of you that watch this video might have Overwatch, and it's a good game, but... And one thing I don't like about Overwatch is the vehicles. There are a lot of vehicles lying around. Like you can see cars and motorbikes and other remains of vehicles, but you can't actually use them. One thing that would be quite useful is vehicles. That'd be quite cool. But Paladins, I've got to agree, this isn't a game that sparks all that much interest within a lot of people. Like Overwatch is a big game, and people see the price tag and think, oh, that's a good game. And another big point that I've already made is that games are kind of drifting away from children before Plants vs Zombies and Overwatch came out. I mean, you had Mario and Donkey Kong at the start of gaming, but then they started getting more and more grown up as Call of Duty and Battlefront came out, and thinking, right, let's basically make a game that is gory and real life. You don't want not everyone wants a game where it's just kill, 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 kill. Another thing that Overwatch and Paladins could do is find a way to create a story. I mean, you are literally just buying a multiplayer game. If you do not have an Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus, you can't do this. It's really tricky. I mean, I don't think there might only be a couple of modes on offline. So, yeah, that's a first point. But Overwatch, yeah, the price tag's quite high, but you are essentially getting a good game. The graphics, they're good, but it could be worked on a bit. And also Overwatch, it's a good game, but there are some things that they can do, like vehicles, and maybe picking up other players' guns. So maybe different loadouts of guns would be cool. But I suppose that comes with the characters.
So, in Overwatch, as James was saying, you don't get different loadouts and stuff. I actually don't mind that. I like not having a loadout. I like that because then it'd lean too much, like it'd go further into a Call of Duty game or a Black Ops, or like turn into like a Call of Duty Black Ops 3, wouldn't it? So I'm fine with it being this. I like Overwatch, and Paladins is an enjoyable game. Both of them are very good, but there's certain aspects to these games that make them better than others. Like, so I'm going to move back onto the characters. What characters are good, what characters are bad, what characters do I enjoy playing in Paladins. So, I do like playing loads of characters, but I'm really restricted because I've just started playing this game and I'm enjoying it, but it's a bit annoying. I've got Tyra, I've still got the basics. I haven't got many coins, and I want to get Androxus, or people call him Creed. And these characters don't try and fool any of us. They are literally, a lot of these are Overwatch characters. Swedish Torbjorn, that is Torbjorn. Don't try and fool me, Spanish Reinhardt. But a lot of these characters are good, like Hanzo and Genji with a sword. But I do enjoy Paladins. There is a lot of stuff to do, and there's a lot of fun stuff to do, and it's really good. And loot chests, I don't like them. I really don't like these loot chests. I find it good for Overwatch to get different sprays, different stuff like this, but loot chests are a bit confusing in this game. You won't really understand them, and you can't really do much with them. Like getting a skin in Overwatch, that's cool, getting an emote and stuff. You understand that quite easily. In Paladins you don't, you just get cards, and it doesn't really make much sense. I'm not a big fan of that. I like having a game where I can rely on, if I level up, I can get a loot crate, loot chest. Sugar, I dropped my remote. Loot chests or loot boxes in Overwatch. And in this Paladins, there's no, and I mean no, sort of there's sort of events. But the events, unlike Overwatch, that stop and make you want to get it, like stuff. This game has events that stay on forever. Like, they've still got the festive chest.
Choose your champion.
And they've still got certain chests for certain stuff, which I'm not a big fan of.
Tyra.
It's not just Overwatch that they've stolen characters from. I've got it in for Paladins because they've also stolen
Customize
good game
your
characters.
champion.
For example, Enemy 1, that's just a rip-off of Ratchet and Clank. Does that fool anyone? And Paladins is a great game, but like
The
Mitch
battle
said,
is about to begin.
You kind of feel ripped off because I know you're not paying anything for it, but it is a beta mode, and you really do feel like they're just throwing the beta mode at you. Sorry, beta mode, not the beta mode. And to try and sell you the alpha mode, because it's good. They just want to it feels like they're trying to advertise this game, and soon the beta mode is just going to be useless. I mean, when they release the alpha mode, when you go into alpha mode, they're probably just going to annihilate all of this.
I defeated a Gorlock with
it's
my
nice
bare
that they're giving you
hands.
free
These
gameplay,
bows will be a
but I
bit
can't
trouble.
see this game remaining free for all that long. Like Overwatch though, you are like trapped in a room at the start, and there is a gateway, and it can be tricky to decipher which game is the better game. But like Mitch has said, he prefers Overwatch. I like Paladins because it's free.
Prepare
Not
for battle.
everyone who was listening to this has the money to go around cashing 30 quid on games that you're not even sure you like. Overwatch is a very mixed taste game. I'm not a big fan of Overwatch because I just feel like it's a cartoon Ratchet and Clank rip-off. I mean, why are we going back to Mario when we can play better games than this? But like Mitch says, we might bring out videos later about which game was the game changer for children FPSs. But this and Plants vs Zombies are big game changers. Overwatch has already captured the game changer for children mode, and it's really brought in a sense of children can play these kind of games, because before, like, it just wasn't possible. I mean, 8-year-olds playing like Black Ops is just not good. But like Mitch said, the loadout, that is an interesting point. If loadouts are introduced, they are risking moving the game more to COD style, but in which they really don't want to do. Paladins is one game that you're a bit more free than Overwatch in a sense, because you can get the horses and you can be awesome on the horse. I like going on the horses, and the maps are quite interesting on both games, but Paladins is a faster game. They are both incredibly fast, but I think Paladins is faster, and in the sense that you get kills quickly, you respawn quickly, and you're straight back into the game. I like the kill camera. You see who killed you. That's a nice touch. And both games have this kill cam, which is kind of cool because you can see how your opponent killed you, which is really cool, but it's not the best because Star Wars Battlefront and other games have already not Star Wars Battlefront, Titanfall 2's done this, which we might make a video on later about. This is a good game, but we're covering Overwatch here and Paladins. So, there's a payload over there which you can see Mitch and is now attacking it, which is a bit like Overwatch. You have an attacking and defending style. But an interesting thing is in Paladins you can purchase items in the middle of the battle, which is kind of cool, because it's like if you're down and you're a new player and you've got quite a lot of coins sticking around, you can just go and buy like a double damage on your gun. And here we have the payload. Overwatch has a payload as well, which, yeah, it's very similar. I mean, let's not start kidding ourselves. Paladins is a rip-off of Overwatch. It's free, basically. I can't see how this is a beta version. It is a good game. They just need to make the characters free, I guess. I mean, if you want to be buying this game, don't buy it, please. If you're going to spend, like, I don't know, 20 quid on this and you only get like 4 characters, that's not good. And it's not got as wider characters as Overwatch, and it does just feel like a rip-off. I mean, if you're gonna buy a game, if you've got 30 quid and Paladins is 30 quid and Overwatch is, I'd go for Overwatch, because Overwatch has got a wider range of characters and they are generally quite fun to play. But you've also, with Overwatch, you've got a wider community playing this game. In Paladins, you have smaller amounts of people, so there won't be as many people playing the game. And this is one controversial topic though, because same with Overwatch. Overwatch is can be a great game, but the characters in Overwatch are quite cartoony. Some of them feel like, I don't know, Dr. Zeus characters sometimes. I mean, Soldier 76 looks like someone out of Halo, which is kind of cool actually, because the wider gaming community is inflicting on this game.
5.
So, in Overwatch and in Paladins, there's a big difference. Overwatch, I'm not gonna lie, better graphics compared to Paladins. Paladins is a bit like TF2, and that game is just not in anymore. People still play it. People still play Team Fortress 2, but it was made a few years ago, and it's not really a game where people are, when new stuff's coming out, it's getting quite old now. It may be good, maybe vintage or whatever, but still, I can't see how that is making a difference. But Overwatch is Paladins are just, oh my god, you rage so hard whenever you get killed by a stupid sniper called Kinessa. Anyway, but a lot of these, unlike Overwatch, in Paladins, you always have uncounters. Like Overwatch, it's balanced, it's really balanced. But Paladins, you have people like Kinessa or Ash who are slightly overpowered, I'd say. Especially Ash. Ash can dominate a lot of people, and the character that counters her is the character you have to unlock. They can't really do much against certain characters like her. So you have to sort of work out what he's meant to do. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This game's getting really annoying. But Paladins is an okay game. Yes, but graphics-wise, it's lacking. Fun-wise, I'd say it's lacking. Fun is just what I'm enjoying, but it's very quick. You can kill a lot, fight, attack a lot. Certain stuff is
Try and run.
Happen in this game. It's a lot.
Try and run.
Killing spree.
But there is Kinessa, who is like a Widowmaker. There is whatever that Chinese called, I forgot. Who's like McCree, we've got Spanish, Reinhardt, Fernando. This game is so similar, and you can't really do much to anything. If we added Team Fortress 2 in here, in this sort of review or challenge, which is better, then that'd change the game a lot. Because you've got the retro,
The battle has begun.
the game changed it all, and then you've got the game that's copying everybody else. Paladins have got the strategies of Overwatch, characters of Overwatch, but it's got the graphics of Team Fortress 2. They're the two things that shouldn't be together in this thing. So, together, I don't think Paladins should be up there. Paladins is a good game. I've downloaded it. It's free and I enjoy it, but it's quite. It can get a bit frustrating in some cases. You should be allowed to have all the characters because it's the beta. They're trying to get people to play this game. In Overwatch's beta, you had all of it and it was free. In Paladin's beta, you should get all the characters. It is quite annoying that you don't, and I would really like if I could get all these characters, because I'm just like, I want all the characters. I want to play this game properly. And it's annoying that I can't. It's really annoying that I can't. I would like to get all of these, and I'd like to have all of this stuff happen, and all of this is just being stopped, and Paladins is just not letting me. I would really like for all of this to have better stuff happen. So I'll pass it back to James.
One thing that both games share is the same concept: multiplayer. There isn't a campaign in Overwatch, and as far as I'm aware, there's no campaign in Paladins. Paladins, like Mitch said, you can't unlock all the characters, which can get a bit annoying because you start to get the sense that you're just being given absolutely crap characters at the start, and then
Select
the people above you are
champion.
just absolutely destroying you.
Canessa.
For example, Mitch has got a new favourite character, and it can get a bit annoying with that sense that I'm being ripped off. I don't have any good characters at the start. For example, you have to say...
Customize your champion.
So in Overwatch, you've got loads of characters. But just to clean this up, just to finish off this, in my opinion, Overwatch is good. It's got good graphics. It's got enjoyable comp, but it can be toxic.
Well, and in conclusion, at the end of our video, we've decided that Paladins, you get good value for what you're paying, because you're not paying anything, and Overwatch, you get not very good value for how much you're paying, but it's a good game, and I'd happily pay a tenner for it, but I wouldn't pay 30 quid for it. But Mitchell clearly would pay more. Thank you for watching. Bye.